Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we're going to look at something.
What are we going to look at?
I don't know, something.
Oh, we'll make up something.
We'll make up a new government department.
Yes.
The department of putting things...
On top of other things?
Yes.
Yes! That is a great government department.
Exactly. Even Silly Walks has not gotten the funding that it's deserved.
No.
No.
The British government allocated more money to defense than Silly Walks.
I don't get it. Now, the Society for Putting Things on Top of Other Things would like a new department there.
Exactly. You know, when I walked into the little studio here, I distinctly saw at least 3 things that were not on top of other things.
That's why we need this department to get rid of this waste.
Speaking of waste,
yes,
we're going to talk about Trump's cabinet picks.
Now we were discussing things like he picks the most horrific people for these positions, and is he truly just picking horrific people because that's who he is? Yes, but is he also doing it to don't look at election interference and us stealing the election. You should be grabbing your pearls over Kash Patel being the director of the FBI or Matt Gaetz being your next attorney general.
Yeah. It just
shouldn't you be more worried about that?
Yeah. Well, technically he dropped out from that, but yeah, you get the idea, right? Just the worst headline grabbing names possible, like the least qualified, worst individuals in his inner circle of swamp creatures, right? So it's we want to take a look at 2 things. Will any of these folks actually get approved by the Senate confirmation? I guess the other thing we can look at is Trump still hasn't signed I don't know if I'm going to call it the transition documents, but essentially he hasn't signed the documents.
Reporting said he did sign them.
No, he had a couple big caveats. One of those was he wasn't going to agree to the FBI background searches on his cabinet appointments.
Okay.
So, yeah, he signed it with a couple of major caveats. I forget what the other one was.
Nothing like writing your own things in crayon on a government document, kind of like a hurricane map, and then in black Sharpie showing it make a left turn and not going where the weather agency says it's going to go, which is
so you know, are these folks going to get confirmed by the Senate? And then is this just a diversionary tactic to keep us from looking at what we should really be focusing and looking at?
All right.
So do you want me to start?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, so for entertainment purposes only, we're going to look at Trump's cabinet picks, and will these cabinet picks survive the Senate? I mean, yeah, maybe some will survive, some won't. But what is the overall energy in the Senate about these cabinet picks? Okay. All right.
Cabinet picks.
Okay. All right. We're a little low. There we go. All right. For entertainment purposes only. Oh, Mother Russia likes these picks.
Oh, he's awarding picks to his favorite.
Yeah, Foundation of the Reasons, the Empress. He once again, to the surprise of nobody, he's awarding these cabinet posts as little rewards to the people that stood by him. Yeah. That, you know, were just out there repeating his nonsense and just being like little yes men and women. Challenge. 4 of Wands. Yay, we won the election. Don't look really closely at the election results. I think that might be what you know, I've got a little bit of internal bias, I will admit that may be what this whole thing is about. But you know, I can certainly interpret the cards this way that yay, yes, don't look over there. Yeah. Don't look at the blue and the red side working together here. Or this could just be the Republicans and Democrats in the Senate looking at these choices and going, dear God in heaven, this is terrible. Underneath it all, yeah, hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. You know, all these folks that were just like little remoras on Trump's shark, or lampreys on Trump's salmon, if you will, to use a couple of fish references. Yeah, all these hangers-on, they're getting rewarded for all their loyalty that they gave the number 45. In the past, we've had conversations, we've had agreements, collaborations. You know, you tell us what to say, we'll go out there and say it.
He's transactional.
Yeah.
You do this for me, I'll do this for you.
Current energy is the 9 of Wands. You know, they've defended his actions. They've talked about what they need to do. They've gone out there and defended their actions. But now the Senate's looking at this going, oh my God, how do you defend appointing these people?
And it could also be that dovetailing on that, they may not be the final selections for those positions. Just because Trump said, I'll take care of you, doesn't mean I'm going to get you in. He's just going to nominate you. Yeah. The other part is, if we were looking at deflection, it's like, look over there, please don't look over here.
Yep. Yeah, don't look at the election results in the States.
Just get through this. Just focus on this and not the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, if you watch Cash Peters' videos, which I do, it's their goal is to get him to Inauguration Day now.
Yeah.
That's all they care about. Get Trump to Inauguration Day. After that, we're done. We're in. We're in like Flynn.
Yeah, Michael Flynn. Your hero.
Errol Flynn. That's a different meaning. I think our viewers might know what that means.
Oh, gosh. Are you saying Errol Flynn might have been promiscuous?
Not at all. He was very promiscuous. The overarching energy is the Two of Cups agreements. And once again, these are agreements that Trump has had with his hangers-ons. Hey, you support me, I'll give you the plum assignments in my cabinet. There's Trump looking over this stuff. But once again, it's also, don't look at what's going on in the election results. He's trying, I think he's trying very forcefully to get us to look one way when we should be looking a different way. I'm waiting for the Magician card to show up. The lesson to be learned: 7 of Pentacles. You're reaping what you sow.
Ooh, you better hope those cabinet picks don't get in there.
Yeah. It's once again, this could be the Senate looking at these picks going, let's have a little understanding and agreement here. But these are Trump's cabinet picks. Yeah, let's have a little agreement about how we want this government to run. It's the lesson to be learned is you reap what you sow. You surround yourself by swamp creatures, you're going to get swamp creatures. And Trump was the one that said he was going to go out there and drain the swamp. Well, he might have drained it, but then he just filled it with a bunch of his own personalized swamp creatures that are even worse than the ones that were there before. So, be careful what you wish for, because you're going to reap what you sow. This could also be the Senate being contemplative, looking at this mess, saying, "Oh my God, how do we sort this out?" And the outcome, this ought to be very interesting. 6 of Swords. No Magician. I was hoping the Magician would show up. Outcome, 6 of Swords. Taking Trump's baggage and getting it to the other shore. I think what it is you're going to get so much pushback from the Democrats on some of these, especially like Kash Patel, for example. But even though he wants to replace Chris Wray with Kash Patel, but you can't appoint this person until 2027 anyways, because it's a 10-year appointment.
Right.
And so that may not even be an issue. Trump might not be around in 2027 to make this happen. But the outcome is basically the Senate has to take this baggage and try what they can do to get some of this across the water, because they do need a functioning government. I suspect there's going to be a lot of acting roles because I don't think any of these things are just going to sail through the Senate as approvals. They're either going to sail as a denial, or there's going to be a lot of arguing before a decision is made.
Trump is he's a lame duck president at this point. And folks that have to run for re-election no longer necessarily have to support Trump's ways. He's in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Assuming that he gets inaugurated in, he's in. So they can move on and be defiant to him, because it's not like Trump could say, don't vote for this guy, but Trump's not, himself isn't running for any more political offices.
Yeah, especially if you just got elected to a Senate position and you got 6 years, so barring a third term or no more elections, you're gonna outlast the guy.
Right.
And in 6 years, you might outlast him anyways.
Exactly. He won't be alive for 6 years from now. Not the rate he's going.
You should throw some cards on that then.
We just did.
Yeah, we did. But we didn't ask if he's going to be alive 6 years from now.
All right, so let's take a look. Is this just a distraction from to get you to not look at what's going on otherwise. What's the energy around distraction? We've got 10 of Cups. This is the victory. Everybody, happy days. Republicans are in power again. And, just the working of Congress. I'm not saying necessarily that it's a distraction. It could be. You got the 8 of Coins here. The apprenticeship, the mastery, practice over and over again. 4 of Cups in the past, not getting what you wanted out of
your cabinet picks?
Yeah, well, cabinet picks. I just wonder if this is a distraction or not. And there's your... Yeah, this could be that the Republican Party is getting ready to move on without Trump. They've had to deal with him, and now they don't have to deal with him anymore. They can say no to his cabinet picks. What's it going to do? Overarching energy is the star card. Now, it depends on Trump's star power. And this is also the calm after the storm. I kept asking about, is this a distraction from the election? And again, Republicans winning, the work behind the scenes. It could be, the storm being the election. We're past that. Now we just need to get to Inauguration Day. And it could be distractions that are going on there. Part of the plan going forward. People being tossed out, left in the cold.
But what's underneath? What's the energy underneath all of this?
Did I miss the initial?
You did.
Oh, the secrets. The High Priestess, the secret cards here. Is this to distract? Part of it is, they won the election. Were there shenanigans in there they don't want people to find out about? It would be distasteful if they did. So rock the boat and then solve the problem, and then they look like the heroes so that they can enact Project 2025 and marginalized communities. Honestly, the cards aren't saying that that's the reason for this. I'm thinking the cards are just saying Donald Trump is crazy and he's just nominating crazy people because that's who he likes. Would it distract? Would it also serve it as a distraction? Yeah, but I don't know if Trump actually even thinks that far ahead on it.
It would just be a convenient coincidence if it did both, right?
He wants who he wants, and you should just give him who he wants. And, if you say no to him, then he's going to have a vendetta against you. So
yeah, that's for sure.
There's, what do you do when you're a Republican? It'll be very interesting to see how Congress handles Donald Trump over this next term. Because it really is a battle for the soul of the Republican Party and the GOP.
Yeah. As we both shuffle our cards, this is the most exciting part of the video. If only David could do the sprinkler.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
anyways,
it's a shame.
Are you reading anything else on this?
I think you said he wasn't going to be around in 4 years' time. I'm going to throw on that. Is Trump going to be around in 4 years?
For his next election.
Is David being predictive here? Okay, let's see. Hi. Okay, is Trump going to be around in 4 years? We'll just do a little Page of Pentacles. Well, you gotta really take care of that health.
Yep.
Know when to fight and know when to walk away. It's the Kenny Rogers card. Oh dear. The 7 of Cups. There's that Wheel of Fortune again.
It just
and you got choices. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of the similar cards. You got to take. Okay, so is he gonna be around in 4 years? Okay, well, you need to start taking care of business here, health wise. The main clarifier is you don't know when to back off. You're always fight, and you don't know when to rest, except when you're going golfing, 1/4 of the time that you're in office. But beyond that, your mind is going to be Looney Tunes. This is kind of that your mind is going card, and the future is wide open. You have a decision to make. I'm going to say right now, it's up to him if he wants to be around 4 years from now.
He's got to take care of himself, and that might mean that he has to take himself out of situations that cause him a lot of stress and anxiety.
Like being a president?
Like being a president.
Wow. That would...
No, he could have a health event that prevents him from doing that, and he could be drooling into a cup for the next 5 years.
That's entirely possible.
Possible.
There's 7 cups to choose from, apparently, on that. All right. I think that's all we got on that one.
That's all we got on this one. Thank you very much for watching this video and support our channel. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like to be woken up at midnight Pacific time with a new video.
Phone lights up.
Leave a comment if you like this, or if you have something to say, or if you think that we completely misinterpreted this card. I read them all. I will probably mostly just be reading them over the next couple of days while I'm out of the country, but I will try and respond as best I can.
Does England have extradition laws to the United States?
They do. So
I guess that plan's not going to work for
Yeah, I got to come back.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye. Yes, thank you. Secret card time. Oh, dear. Sometimes you just
I'll have to just change the glasses on that one for my Twin Tarot channel.
Oh,
my Twin Tarot channel.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it depends who... since the last reading was on his health, and if he doesn't take care of it, he's going to go loony bins. I think Gary just blew the rating, and David just drew the card that gave us all the answer that he said it was going to be.
What happens when you open the window on this plane?
And once again, it's not me laughing at Trump's
it is.
health.
He
it
is.
is not.
You should hear him when the camera's off.
It's just simply that
You've explained this already. Forget it. Screw Trump. Guy's a jerk. Doesn't mean he's not teaching us lessons, but he's a jerk.
Yeah, we're all learning our lessons, aren't we? Yay, us.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, folks.
Take care.
Bye.